Hey, the pentatonic scale. I tell you what, man, we've been learning the pentatonic scale. It's been a bunch of videos on it, and we've been covering everything one thing at a time. I really want to do it in bite-sized chunks, man, so that you can get it. It's not that hard. Anybody can do it. So we're gonna do the next part. We're gonna do the next part, okay? And I tell you what, just take it slow, take it easy. The next thing is, now that if you know your scale, yeah, how do you know what key you're in? Hey, that's an important thing, and I learned this little trick a long time ago. This is a neat little trick, and if you can learn the notes on the neck at all, this is a pretty good way to figure it out. Your top and bottom strings, those are your E strings, right? So just to start out, that's E. If you're playing that scale at the bottom, that one, you're in E minor. And you go up to the next note up on it, on that same string, that's your major key. That's G. So you're in G major or E minor. And that's the trick. That scale, this one right here, will work in G major or E minor, either. And you can kind of hear it when you're playing in G major. You want to end on your G's. So that's that note, your open G string, and that note. And you're playing you don't have to end on those notes, but a lot of times it's good to. So let's say you're playing a little riff. End on G, it goes with G. You want to end on E. Ooh, that's E minor. Or on G. There we go. So, if you want to know what key you're in, that bottom note on that string, on that E string, that's your minor, that's your major. And that works the whole way up. So let's say you want to play in a pretty common key, A minor. A lot of songs in A minor, which is also C. And I'll show you how to figure that out, right? E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. So we know the low note on that string of that particular scale is your minor, so that's A minor. And the top one, A sharp, B, C. So you got A minor, C major. So you can play that same scale even without having to find where else it is on the neck, just in that same pattern. And that's A minor and C major. There we go. That's how you find what key you're in. And I don't know, that might be intimidating, but keep in mind, right? Key, all the key is, you can change everything to a different key. Right? Like, let's say you're playing a song and you're having trouble singing it, you change the key. And now if you're playing lead along with somebody and they tell you, well, we're playing blues in the key of G, so you want G minor, right? Because it's the blues, a lot of blues stuff is in minor. If they're in G minor, you find that there's G, right? And it's the same scale. Now you can find it. If you need to find the key of B, oh, there's B, B major. So you want the high note to be B. What would your minor be? Well, you just look at the lower note, and that's between G and A. So that's G sharp or A flat, and that's your major. So they're playing in B, or that's your minor. They're playing in B major. I hope that makes sense, man. If it doesn't, hey, let me know. Tell me in the comments below if you want me to talk about something more or to address something, if you have questions, or if it just didn't make sense to you. That's a little trick I learned a long time ago. Just have an idea of what key you're in when you're playing with the pentatonic scale. And like I said before, man, that pentatonic scale, it's the easiest scale. And it's the one that everybody uses, man. You can play anything in it. But hey, keep practicing, keep playing. Just by picking up a guitar and saying, hey, man, I want to learn how to play this. Just picking it up and learning the basics, that makes you a winner, man. That makes you a winner, and that makes you a champion, right? Hey. Yeah, be a winner, be a champion, man. Play that guitar, keep playing. You can learn it. You can learn it. Anybody can learn it. And I don't know, man, what should we cover in the future? You tell me, and I'll do a video on it. All right? In the next video, man. I'll see you then. God love you. Hey, peace, man.